my name is Ariana and this is my YouTube channel. On this channel, I will be showing, sharing, and demonstrating my all-time favorite recipes. Today's recipe is chocolate chip cookies by Ricardo. I've decided to finally share this recipe with you guys since it is truly one of my all-time favorite chocolate chip cookies. This recipe is super simple and very fast. With all that being said, let's get started with the video. Let's start with the ingredients and the equipment. For ingredients, you'll need 1.5 cups of flour, 1 teaspoon of baking soda, a pinch of salt, 3/4 cup of butter, 1 cup of brown sugar and 2 tablespoons of regular sugar, 1 whole egg and 1 egg yolk, and 1 cup of chocolate chips. As equipment, you will need a medium bowl, a small bowl, a wooden spoon or spatula, a small ice cream scoop, or a large spoon. You will also need 2 baking trays lined with parchment paper. With all that being said, let's get started with the recipe. The first step is super easy. Just add your baking soda and salt into your flour. When that's done, take your wooden spoon and mix them together and set it aside. Now, for the wet ingredients. You're going to take your 3/4 cup of butter and pop it in the microwave until it is fully melted. Once it's melted, you're going to put it into your medium-sized bowl and add your sugar with your butter. You're going to mix it until it's smooth, and then you'll add your eggs. Once your butter and sugar mixture looks like caramel, you will add your eggs into the mixture and mix again. Now, it's time to combine your dry and wet ingredients. Put your dry ingredients in your wet mix and mix them together. Make sure not to overmix since you also have to add your chocolate chips in a little bit later. When your mixture is about 50% mixed, pour your chocolate chips into the mixture. Mix until the flour is no longer visible. Once your dough looks like this, put it in the fridge for an hour or even overnight. Now that your dough has been resting, get ready to scoop. I personally like to do 2 scoops of a small scoop so that they are a little bit larger. Otherwise, they are practically bite-sized. This step is completely optional, but when I finish scooping, I like to slap them down just a little bit so your cookies spread a little more. Now that your cookies are done being scooped, preheat your oven to 350 and bake for 8 to 9 minutes. Now that your cookies are out of the oven, let them rest for about 15 minutes before you eat. And there you have it, Ricardo's perfect chocolate chip cookies. On this side, we have the cookies that have been in the oven for about 9 minutes, which are a lot softer, as you could tell. And these ones are the ones that have been in the oven for 11 to 12 minutes. They are still very soft, but more cakey and crispier on the edges. Now for the taste test. As I mentioned earlier, one of the easiest and tastiest cookies ever.